Hi, everybody. I hope that the first week went well for you and you're getting settled in and with all of your classes, but particularly with my class, you're starting to kind of get the hang of how the class is going to work and how Canvas is going to work with turning in your assignments and going through the modules and making sure that you're monitoring your email really carefully for my announcements and emails that I'm going to be sending you. Okay, so now we're ready to get into week 2. And we're still sort of looking at an overview of linguistics, but we're going to get into a little bit more specific information here. So let me show you what Canvas is going to look like now. When you get to Canvas, you're going to see that there's a picture on the bottom, and this picture is going to take you into the modules. Another way to get there is to just click on the Modules tab over on the left side of our course. So you're going to come to the Modules page and you'll see that now we've got our Week 2 module down here. Once you're done with the assignments in the earlier modules, you can collapse them and then they just kind of get out of your way. So make sure that you finished everything that's due on Sunday. 3 different assignments here due on Sunday. And once you're finished with that, go ahead and collapse those and then you can get started on week 2. So this first page is really just a snapshot of what we're going to be doing for the week. So you can kind of get an idea. We've got 3 assignments, 1 due on Wednesday and 2 on Sunday. And in order to get to those, you can move through the module using the next button. So that's going to take you to the quiz. And for the quiz, you're going to see that there is a PowerPoint here. If you would like to view the PowerPoint separately, you can just go ahead and click here. That will open up the document for you. Or you can just take a look at the slides this way. And then I'm going to recommend that you just give the slides a scan first, just so you kind of know what's on them. And then you can watch my videos. So I've made 4 different videos that take you through the different slides. And I'm just sort of talking through the videos as I would in a class, for example. So watch those in order. And then when you're ready, you can go ahead and take the quiz. You will want to take notes as you're going through the PowerPoint. So that way you have the information ready for the quiz. Now, for this quiz, again, you do have 3 attempts to take it. So I really want everybody to get the maximum score here. Okay, so make sure that you're using all 3 of your attempts so you can get the highest score that you possibly can. And then when you are all done with that, we're going to move on to the next assignment. And this is talking about universal grammar. This is a really important concept. We really have to understand this in order to understand some of the other theories that are going to be coming up, particularly that have to do with language acquisition. So I will be reading your answers really carefully here, and I'll be giving you some feedback on your answers if you need them. What we've got is a video and then a real short little article and then a little bit of a longer article. Okay. I also have a link here. This is sort of extra. It talks about the evidence. So this might be something that will be useful for you. And then what I want you to do is to tell me what universal grammar means, but do it in your own words. So I don't want you to copy words or phrases from any of the articles or the video. I really want you to try to really understand this and explain what it means in your own words. It's not long. You shouldn't take more than 100, 150 words to describe it, okay? Just give me the basics, tell me in your own words what it means. And then we're gonna move on to the next assignment. And this is taking a look at some information from a couple of working linguists today. Both of them are very active in the discipline. They both are professors and they do a lot of publishing, and you may see both of these guys from time to time on the news or different, like podcasts or different interview shows talking about linguistics and language and things that are related to that. So there's a real short little excerpt here from John McWhorter's book. It's just a couple of pages. And then I've got a much longer video here. This is almost an hour long. So make sure that you give yourself plenty of time. I don't know that you have to listen to the entire video to be able to participate in the discussion board, but it is really interesting. And so you actually, even though you don't intend to watch the whole thing, you might just end up doing that. So this is a discussion, and what I'd like you to do is to choose two statements, okay? Any two statements. They could both be from McWhorter, both be from Pinker, or one from McWhorter, one from Pinker. It really doesn't matter. Just two things that you heard or read that really interested you or made you think about something that you hadn't thought about before, or gave you some kind of insight, or something that either maybe was new, brand new information that you've never heard of before, or possibly something that you do already know a little bit about and you're really interested in. Just anything that you had a kind of a response to that you'd like to talk about, or maybe even something that you'd like to learn more about. So I want you to just pick the statements and then go ahead and explain them to your classmates and just tell your opinion about them. And then for your replies, what I want you to do is to go through your classmates' statements that they've posted and choose two different classmates and choose just one of the statements that they responded to. And I want you to add something to that, okay? So this is where we want to try to get into having a real discussion with each other. So not just, yes, I agree, no, I don't agree, yes, I like what you say, not just that, but really, you read, you listened to the same thing that they did. What is some other information that you read or heard, or maybe even something that you already knew about or you already know, or something that's relevant from your life that you can relate to? Anything that adds to the conversation is what I'm looking for. Okay. And so you're going to do that. And then, so after you make your 3 posts, then we can move on to the summary page. And I just put this here so that at the end of the week, you can take a look and say, okay, yes, I did that. Yes, I did that. Yes, I did that. I've given you the link so you can pop back to the assignment just to double check, just making sure that you've done everything that you need to do. So please let me know if anything is weird or doesn't work, or anything, is confusing to you on the instructions or anything on the course. Email me, text me, and I should be able to respond to you pretty quickly. Please drink lots of water, stay inside. It's gonna be crazy next week, 110 degrees. Oh, just stay safe and let me know if you have any problems. I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.